Okay, so just a couple of things I wanted to go through as points of clarification for maybe some things I wasn't quite clear about in the original videos. I've just had a few few bits of feedback, just asking questions about a few things, so I thought I'd quickly clarify those. The first one is about setting up vhosts, or rather, once you do set up vhosts, and we'll just quickly go through that again, just very briefly, just to remind you what I'm talking about. If we go into the /wamp bin Apache 2 conf, and then you must make sure that down towards the bottom here you have the vhosts, virtual hosts, uncommented, which enables you to go and set vhosts in here. Once you do set that up, it's about how I had it. Once you do set up, you may find, in fact you probably will find, that if you go and hit local hosts, you'll get an error like this. So therefore, if you try and just create a subdirectory, you'll also get an error like this. So I'll just quickly show you how to fix that up. Just go back into the vhosts and scroll down to the bottom. And actually I can kill two birds in one stone here. I mentioned that this is how you have multiple sites from the one IP address or one host. In order to reproduce this, just simply copy those blocks of code and reproduce them and produce another one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to remove all that, so leave it at c:/wamp/www, and then just in here I'm just going to type in localhost like that. So you can probably understand what that's going to do. When it receives that request, it's going to spit it off to there. So if I just save that now and go and restart all services on WAMP, wait till that shows that it's restarted. There it is. Okay, so now if we go back to our browser and hit localhost, we can see that we're back where we should be. And of course, any subdirectories you have within your www directory, for example, I've got myjoomlasite.com. If I now put that /myjoomlasite.com, we'll also get the subdirectory. Just leading on from there as well, just a point of clarification about directory indexes. I mentioned that in the video and then didn't explain how to do that. And what that is how the server knows which file to serve out first, whether it be the index.html or index.php. There's a number of different reasons why you want to do that. I won't go into them now, but essentially this is how you do it. So you want to go to c:/wamp and then bin Apache 2 conf and open up httpd config. Now I could show you the line number, but the easiest way is just to search for, just press Control left on your keyboard and just search for directory index. I think that should found. Okay, alright, then we'll just search for index like that and press F3, and that will scroll through until you find here it is here. Directory index sets the file that Apache will serve if a directory is requested, and here it is. So this is the order in which it will serve it by default. First of all, index.php, then that one, then that one. So all we need to do is, if we just move that one to the front of the list, and for that matter, you could, if you prefer, for whatever reason, you might want home.html, and then it will serve out home.html first before index.html. So if we just save that and restart the services, and then go back to a browser, and I've got one already set up there. So if we just go and edit those, just bear with me. I'll just edit this and I'll make that one be, and I'll say index, or I'll just say that's the HTML file, and I'll just make a copy of that and we'll call that home.html, and we'll make that say home. Should be right. So now if we hit that, we can see that the first file it's serving out is the home. And then if we just go and delete that home now, just to show you, now it should serve out the HTML. There we go. So that's how to set an index to serve out before the index.php. Bearing in mind that is the one the Joomla will serve out first. So you'd only want to do that if you wanted some type of splash page or something like that. And the last point of clarification I quickly need to make is just about many of you say, oh, well, my computer doesn't show the .html, and I've used that a number of times. I'll just show you how to set Windows up for that. It's very simple. We just go to Tools, Folder Options, View, and you click on, or rather untick this one. This one's probably already ticked in yours. So if I tick that and click Apply, you'll see it just shows index. Okay, so we want to see index because we need to know that. Don't forget Windows is designed for the masses. The masses normally wouldn't need to know that. We do. So untick that, click Apply, and then also if you click Apply to all folders, that will make it apply to every folder in your Windows. So there you go. There's the points of clarification, and I hope that was beneficial.